Yeah, speed was a little lacking there because we had a couple four step dishes, but that's all right. What do we got here? Okay. Okay, Lono is pumped. And he gets an ability. Yeah, we need to. We need. It's nice that they let us respec at any point because, like, if the points come at 9 and 17, that's a big jump. Reduce overuse speed on antique stations. Each dish in your menu gains traditional variables to increase its starting quality. Okay, or technique and stamina. Oh wait, increase quality cooking traditional and salty dishes. So yeah, these two would synergize. Everything gains traditional with Lono in the kitchen, and so we get increased starting. That I actually like that a lot. I mean, technique and stamina is not bad either, but we. Yeah, and I guess like local produce is kind of his thing. We've got after scoring a crit, other chefs briefly gain bonus skill or add bonus quality while cooking non-twist steps. Okay. Okay, everyone's at least at level 9. That's good. Yeah, more ovens. Yeah, we have 2 ovens. That would be helpful. It's faster rather than quality, but that's fine. We'll get ahead of the game there just a little bit. And we got one of those. And yeah, a second seasoning station would be good. Beep, 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 beep. We get requests. I think we're all right there. Let's get back on the main storyline. Okay, new location as well. So didn't we? Yeah, we got the beachside strip. Yeah, that's where we were down there, and that was the Mauka Luau, and we're gonna have another one here. Oh right, yeah. I forgot. Open service where you can just practice. Okay, level 9. Who do we want to send out? Well, Lono is buffed, and he's also level 9. We could do another Lono Pele. I don't hate that. If we're gonna ship those 2 crazy kids. Thanks for the tip, Anna. Never thought about setting up a pop-up right on the side of the road like this. There's a surprising amount of traffic. Now, of course, if I'm going to help, I think I need a complete picture of how your business works. What better way to see that than by watching you at work at a totally new pop-up location? I guess so, but is it really okay to set up a stand here? I thought this whole area was private property. It's owned by that big fruit company, right? What's it called? Shoal? Yes, Shoal. Definitely legally distinct Shoal. Oh, well, it is, but we can use it, don't worry. I know some folks. It's a bit remote, but I really think it's an ideal contrast to cooking at your restaurant. I figure if I'm going to understand your process, we should start from the ground level. Well, doesn't get any more ground level than this. We've only got enough electricity for the fridge. Looks like we'll need to use open burners out here. Shouldn't be a problem for the food, we just need to make sure those flames don't get out of control while cooking. No fires, please. Aww. Of course, Pele would be upset by that. Ahem. Don't worry, nothing our chefs can't handle. Let's get those burners lit. Okay, so we don't... no Antique stations, that's good. We do have 2 open burners. Oh, they want 3 uses of pots and 3 uses of pans. So no ovens. I mean, that's okay, right? How many spots do we have? We're locked into a meat and a veg. We have 2 countertop, and then we got those. They want a pot and a pan. So we should put one of those and one of those. There we go. So pot, pan, meat, veg. What do we have that would jive well with that? Well, our soups would go well. Right? We got we go the Simon. Remind me, which is what's the? We go for 1 each. We go for the Simon with the veg. The egg drop. The egg drop and veg. And we could go for the Lao Lao. Ooh, but that might take the seafood. Do we have space for that? Actually, we might. Ooh, okay. I see a problem. Yeah, the egg drop and the Lao Lao finish with the pot, but we only have the 1. Yeah, and the veg has to go up front there. See, if we were to do that, put say the seafood there, and then the bowl there, we have all of our steps covered. But we're gonna have the all the pots all on the back end. Yeah, we should probably swap out the Lao Lao for something we can. Yeah, swap the Lao Lao for something has either the pot at the start or uses the pan at the end. Like, say, Meat June. That would take a sauce station? We could do that. So instead of the seafood, we put the sauce there. So the Meat June doesn't use the pot at all, and the Simon starts with the pan, the Meat June ends with the pan. Okay, I think we can work with that. Now, we're not going to get the buff with the traditional recipe with Lono. Remind me, what is... There, traditional. Yeah, the Lao Lao, not so much. We could We could go with a poi. But the if we swap in the poi, yeah, we don't have to use like the perfect twist, but if we do that, yeah, we don't want to keep using the pot because it's going to keep. It's going to be, if we use it every time, it's going to have to cool down. Are these all dishes real? As yes, absolutely. Every one of these, I have eaten many of these myself, so I can confirm their realness and authenticity. I have had spam musubi, Simon, egg drop soup, mac salad, loco moco, manapua, plate lunch, poi, poke, malasadas. I have not had shutome, I have not had meat jus, not had garlic shrimp. But yeah, they with allowing for egg drop soup to be a little bit of a stretch in terms of like what counts as quote unquote Hawaiian cuisine. Yeah, these are all very much. Yeah, these all very much count. Let's see, pan pot veg pot. Doesn't use a bowl. That uses a bowl. What was it? Oh, maybe we do the poke instead? Question mark. What am I missing? Seafood. No can. Yeah, no, we need. Yeah, we're locked into the meat station. We should use meat. Also, hey, Brady B, welcome in. How's things? Any of these have a meat twist? Actually, the poi does. Okay, all right, okay. Back to the poi. Throw in the meat. Okay, yeah, the see the bowl. No, the bowl. Yeah, the bowl's part of the essential for both, but that's okay though. I think we can work with that. Yeah, there are. Yeah, pan, pot, veg. These two start with veg. We got the the poi and the egg drop soup are too similar. All right, you know what? Forget the traditional buff. We'll come back to it. You worked from home. You proceeded not to work. Okay, understandable. All right, yeah, throw the plate lunch in there. No, that's not helpful though. Or is it? Okay, we still got a bit of a conga line there with the veg, but splits up the pan. It's the only thing using the meat station. Yeah, okay, that's good. Need to make it for tomorrow because you generally there's a lot to do. Okay, well, hey, you know your needs best. So if you needed to have a day that was just kind of a little bit more laid back, you know that is absolutely fine. But I hope you're doing well. Otherwise, ready to be. Oh yeah, I posted the VOD of the Love in Tiny Spaces demo we played. I made sure to include an explanation of the Josephine Teo nod in the title, just because lots of people aren't going to know, but I think it's important and more importantly funny enough to where it needs to be elaborated upon. Yeah, we'll go Pele. There we go. Okay. So other than the little log jam with the veggies, we should be all right. And again, we are trying to ship the nerd and the outgoing performer. Oh, okay. So because this is a main story quest rather than the side quest, we get the tutorial here. Open burgers get hot. Shocking. If you use them too much, the flames will go wild and potentially ruin your food. Yes, remember, chat. Char is not a valid flavoring. Give them a rest between uses and the heat will reduce. Alrighty, so egg drop soup go there. And then, of course, they ordered those two right off the bat. All right, well, we'll start some Simon. Okay, that goes to a Boel. You like chard? You're Swedish. Your people will eat anything as long as there's enough salt on it. Okay, that goes veg. That goes bowl. Ooh, okay. It's. I was gonna say that's getting up there a little bit. Okay, there we go. So that's a very nice. It's a very nice Simon that unfortunately no one wants just now. Okay, so now let's get the plate lunch going. Oh, you want Simon, do you? I have wonderful news. You do? Yeah, TX, you know that's the case. Don't try to deflect. I've seen Swedish snacks. I know how much salt and saltiness is beloved up there. Okay, and then a pan for that, and then a boel for that. And also, you know the answer to that. Of course, I still want. Also, it's not chicken curry pizza. It's curry banana pizza. Remember the song of your people. Okay, that's gonna be egg drop soup for them. Let's start. Well, they could be asking for anything. No, we'll start with some plate lunch. There we go. There we go. Yes. Yep. Oh, where'd it be? Were you not around when I was talking about the curry banana pizza I had when I went to Sweden? It is the ambrosia of the gods. Well, here, we're gonna get this done. Yeah, but we'll pick up the present. And we'll make sure everyone's cooking, and then we'll go. Okay. Yes, really, unironically. I was in Stockholm when I found it's like a Swedish thing, but like I found a place in Stockholm that had like so it's like a There's like cheese and then like sliced bananas on it, not fried, but like regular sliced banana that they put in the oven. And instead of tomato sauce, they use a curry sauce base. And it is and they put and yeah, it is really really good. They also have kebab pizza that I did not try, but next time I go back, and there will be a next time, we're gonna be having some of that. But yeah, I think I posted pictures on the Discord. If not, let me know and I'll remedy that. But yeah, I love curry. I love pizza. I like bananas just fine. I fail to see why I wouldn't just enjoy that to the fullest. They want 100, huh? Okay, pot for you, bowl for you. You hope it's not good because the syndrome, well, Stockholm syndrome is kind of bullshit anyway. See, don't worry about that too much. Okay, is that more? Yeah, that's more egg drop soup. Excuse me. Tell you what, you wait there. You finish that. Then we'll start some Simon. You do like curry? It's the bananas throwing you off there. I will say the banana flavor is very subtle. Like you do kind of have to be looking for it. So it's not like cloyingly sweet. Okay, you go get that. Like it's sweet. It's not sour, but it's not like aggressively sweet either. It's a subtly sweet banana. Although I would say the putting it in the oven does kind of bring out the sweetness a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna let that pot cool down real quick. Of course, you want Simon. Okay, then we want more egg drop soup. You do that. And then that goes there. No, that goes. This goes to the bowl. That goes to the veg. There we go. Hey, Vi. Good to see you. Welcome back. How you doing? 71, of course. Of course. That's egg drop. That'll be fine. I guess we should start some more Simon for our girl Anna. We're not going to get the speed bonus today, that's for damn sure. Oh, also, Vi, I see you're back streaming. Is that all going well for you? Oh. Simon, okay. You just load up your car with boxes? Oh. Um, for good reasons, I hope. Okay, that goes to the veg. We gotta let the pot cool down. Okay, they want plate lunch. Perfect. Okay, combo Simon. Actually, no, we don't need to. That's good enough on its own. Oh, you're moving in with your boyfriend. Okay, that's an excellent reason. See, we have Simon. We'll start a plate lunch. I will do that. But I hope moving house is always a pain, so. Hopefully that was a one and done for you. It's good to be back streaming again. Nice, nice. Glad to hear it. That's plate lunch. We can start some egg drop soup too, just in case. Okay, plate lunch to the pan. That's the bowl. There we go. And they want egg drop soup, of course. Alright, plate lunch for you. There we go. Are we getting more XP? I mean, I love that. I'm definitely not averse to that. It just feels like we're leveling up faster than before. You're doing voice for the Frog Detectives games. Nice! And you're having fun with those, I hope. There we go. Done and done. Little on the slow side, but that's fine. It's a main story quest. We're just looking for progression here. That's the last card for the day. How'd we do, Anna? Well, I'd give you full marks. Food quality remained high. Food safety was never a concern. Seems to me like you're well practiced and capable, even in new settings. I noticed a few areas for improvement, but again, all very minor. Honestly, given your performance, I think I can work something out to get you this space long term. Oh? That's awesome, thank you. My pleasure. This spot is a great way to find new customers, and a great way for folks to get a bite while driving across the island. This land was just sitting around unused too, so it's win-win-win in my book. Thank you for letting me tag along these last few days. It's been fun. Hang on, gotta write something down real quick. Thank you. This is the kind of thing I wish I could do more for our local clients. It always feels like I'm stuck watching them struggle alone, you know. That seems like a stressful job. Yeah, Continental seems to focus on overseas corporate contracts so tightly, the local folks seem to fall through the cracks. I admit the job's not exactly what I'd hope for sometimes. Do you ever think about becoming a chef, Anna? But working with you is. I think Manapua Mania exemplifies everything special about a local business. I'd love for us to show my colleagues that, with just a little help, a local business can be as successful as our global clients. Maybe that way we'll be able to make Maikai an even better place to live. Ha! We'd love to be that example. Stick it to the man. Indeed. Well, woman in this case. Miss Winters is tough to get through to. Every year we've worked together, profits have gone up, but our local clients have had a harder and harder time. As long as the numbers are moving, she didn't seem to mind. Yep, number go up. That's the only important thing. Anyway, we're not here to complain about my boss. I've got all my notes. Oh, To be honest, as fun as it was seeing you all work so efficiently, I was kind of hoping to see bigger mistakes. If I found something big you could fix, I could have made a big impact. I feel like even if you fix all these small things, I don't know if it'll make the kind of difference you need. Oh, well, let's not count anything out yet. We can go through your notes together, Anna. Maybe something will still work out. Yeah, more respect for doing all the voices. Yeah, admittedly, there's a reason I have a 1 liter bottle of water sitting right here on the table next to my streaming setup. It's also a reason why I'm hesitant to do games like Citizen Sleeper, which look fantastic, but it's a whole buttload of text and no voices at all. Ooh, Technique. If we're gonna do a text heavy game, it'll probably it's just as likely to be Disco Elysium, because that is fully voice acted, which means I don't have to do a damn thing except enjoy and be weirded out. You bought some butterscotch candies to help? Do those help? I had no idea. If you need to threaten the streaming setup of an impending oh no, the streaming setup is on a different elevation. So if by some disaster the water was to tip over, it would need to tip over and then like raise up about like a half a meter at least. And I'm not drinking that much water, so I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. There's that coconut stand again. Pele, I believe we can say, confidently, that we are lost. No, no one is saying that. We're an island, Lono. No way I'm getting lost. Ocean's that way, mountains that way. I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah, you got Mauka's side, you got Maikai side. That's all you need. It's fine. It happens. There's no shame in being lost. Driving with you has been enjoyable, but time is starting to become an issue. Let's find somewhere to pull over and ask for directions. We need to get to the pop-up soon. We've got all the ingredients in the back. Everyone's going to be waiting for us if we're late. No directions! I can do this! If you insist. I do. Now let me think. Okay, if I were Kala, would I turn left or right here? Obviously left. This approach does not seem scientific. Good. I never liked science. I run on instinct, creativity, trusting my feelings. And I've got a good feeling about this road. You have a good feeling? I do not think evidence supports a feelings-based approach to navigation. Oh yeah, we're getting these two hitched. These two have to be married. It's a sitcom in the waiting. Of course it does. How do you think explorers found the islands? They went with their gut. No, they did not. The Polynesians who went on the express train across the Pacific, they navigated using the stars, not their guts. Navigating using your gut is how you aim for India and end up in the Caribbean. Are you sure? That doesn't match my research. By all accounts I've heard, ancient explorers were methodical and studious. They were skilled at memorizing the positions of celestial bodies and reading the sky to maintain their direction. See? Lono knows. They also needed to learn subtle differences in the waves and temperature of the water as they approached land. Which seabirds had which calls, how far from land those birds could travel, and the preferred depths of the fish they'd eat. Okay, now he's nerding out. Each of these skills were curated generation after generation. Only after learning and practicing for decades would someone be able to accomplish a feat like finding Hawaii in the middle of the ocean. Okay, I get it. It was a bad example. But this is totally different. My driving is great. Look, we're totally going the right way now. Mountains on the left side, which means we're going north. See? No instructions needed. We'll be there in a couple minutes. There's that coconut stand again. Fine, we're lost. Let's ask her directions. I mean, I don't know if their relationship is going to be a long one, but it'll be a fun one. Kiki, Uncle see on news. Fish good for you. Healthy. How about we make healthy fish too? Okay, so fish be trending. Okay, so we got 10, basically 10, 10, low 9, 10, and 10. Okay. So Drew is the one who's bringing up the rear now. That's we can manage that. Sleek mixing bowl, no. Fancy seafood, we already got 2. We have 2 ovens. We have 2 seasoning stations. Okay. No need there. Anything? Meh. 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 Oh, but we do have. Didn't I get a? Yes, a sapphire shell. So technique. Who has the lowest technique? 8, 9, 7, 9. Buff 13, 13. Okay. So it's actually Hina. There we go. Okay, so it was the northern front. Oh, ooh. 2 different. Oh, I see 2 different kitchens with 3 spots each. Ooh, this is new. See, XP with Pele, relationship up. I think I want to keep going here. Recommended level 9. Everyone's okay? Yeah, even Drew's there. Okay. And we'll make sure to get some fishy dishes in there while we're going. We got our notes, so what now? It still feels like we're missing something. How are things looking, Kai? Do we have a new plan? Well, about that. Anna's instincts were right. There are changes we could make, but they won't be big enough. They won't make a big enough difference to our budget to matter. But we're not doomed yet, right? We may not have a way to get another Hoku, or bring down our costs. But we always find something good. Something good's bound to happen. Sorry, just got some pepper in my eye. Kai. Oh, morning, Anna. Aloha. We were just... Kala! Kai! I think I found a lead. What? Really? Was there something we overlooked in your notes? Some way to save money? No, not that. I think I may have found a restaurant that might give you their spot for the King's Choice contest. What? Are you serious? How'd you get someone to agree to that? Well, I haven't really. I just think they may give us their spot. I found a restaurant that, well, they can't participate anymore. I'm just hoping that maybe if you were to talk to them, maybe you can convince them to let you go in their stead. Oh, that's not going to be an easy request. Well, that's better than having nothing to go on, at least. Great find, Anna. Where can we find this restaurant? It's in a town on the north shore of Maikai. I've got a pop-up venue already secured for you. Hopefully that'll help you build some credibility with their owner. Speaking of which, you should probably head out soon if you want to get there in time. Anna, you're not coming with us? I think it's best if I don't this time. Don't worry, I have faith in you two. They probably remember her and Miss Winters. If anyone can make this work out, it's you. Well, if you're sure. It seems like a long shot, but we'll take it. Better than sitting around here moping. It looks like the restaurant we're looking for is called Azuki. I don't see any place around here with that name. I guess we'll have to ask around when we have the chance. Oh! Hey, new guy. You two here renting this space? Oh, aloha! Yes, that's us. We're just setting up our pop-up. We're from Manapua Mania. Well, long as you got your venue fee, knock yourself out. We got 2 kitchens. You can use them both. Oh, like in 2 different buildings? Yeah. Think it'll be a problem? Oh, no. We'll figure it out. Good. Make sure you clean up when you're done. Huh. Just a grumpy dude, I guess. Anyway, let's get this pop-up rolling, Kala. We'll find this Azuki place after we fed some folks. Okay, so... Oh, we got station. So we got 6 stations. Ooh. And there's a, we're gonna have to walk between the 2 if we're gonna do some of the exchanges. Wow. Okay. You know, I might actually want Drew for this because he moves quickly. Okay. Oh, we're locked into 2 spice stations. That's odd. All right. So who's our next fastest person? Well, Lodo's buffed. He's got a 12, 11, 12. 10, 9, 11. Okay. So most likely, yeah, really, Lono and Drew. And yeah, we're gonna need that that extra move speed, I feel like. Okay, serve all customers, trigger 14 combos, have 6 finished dishes waiting in the kitchen at once. I don't know if we've seen that at once tag before. Anyway, it's fine. Okay, so what do we have that uses the spice stations? Well, here, fishy is trending. Trending would be good. Oh, we got if we do the Lomi Lomi and the Poke, those are traditional, so they get extra quality from Lono. Can we make that work? And see, that uses veg and fish, fish and sauce, veg, fish, sauce. We could throw some poke in there, maybe? Wait, no. Well, we need. Okay, we got a spicy twist with the ahi poke. Maybe pinch. Oh, let's do our research here. Pinch of salt? Question mark. Maybe. Salting the fish ourselves, let's just use the right amount of the natural saltiness of each day's catch. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. no. Let me take that back. Okay, so there's that. There's that. What else would be improved by a little bit of the old spice? A seasoning blend with the poke? Or do we just go with the pot? Maybe we just go with the pot. Let's see. So we've got veg fish bowl, fish spice sauce, pot veg bowl. Well, we got two burners that can only be burners. So we can do double pot. So we can make poi at either spot. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Double bowl could help. And then a sauce station. Oh, hang on. No, yeah, we still need fish and veg. That's not gonna quite work. Okay. So, Lomi Lomi is gonna go veg, fish, bowl. Poke is gonna go fish, spice, sauce. Okay, poke is all contained in here. Poi is gonna go pot, veg. Okay, so the poke can, or the poi can all be made here. The poke can all be made here. The Lomi Lomi is gonna have to travel. I don't hate that. I don't love it, but if we had 2 of our 3 dishes fully contained in one kitchen, that'll probably help. But we're still gonna have to have our chefs moving. Okay, let's give it a try. Huh. Well, this is different. It's your first time cooking across multiple kitchens, isn't it? You can tell, huh? All right, let's give you the rundown. Chef can't cook what they can't see, yeah? If you have a kitchen that doesn't have a chef in it, there's nothing you can do there. Call it fog of war. You're a general here, but your chefs are your eyes and hands. Moving dishes, opening chefs, rolling fridges, using trash cans, that's only possible if you've got troops nearby. Okay, so we gotta have someone in there if we're gonna do stuff in there. So we need someone in here at all times if we're gonna, or we need someone in here if we're gonna grab stuff out the fridge. Oh, okay. I think I understand. So if we want to use the fridge, we'll need to send one of our chefs to the other kitchen. Sounds like I get it now. Go do your thing. Come get me when you're done so I can lock up. Okay, this is a thing. So Drew's probably going to be our shuttle runner. And everybody wants poke. Okay. Although, gosh dang it. Okay. Yeah, we might actually want to ignore gifties. Or does it? Okay, that starts with the fish. Okay. Okay, there we go. And we'll start the poke there. And you, Drew, you do that. Yeah, we need... yeah, we only have... We only have like 9 orders total, and they want 14 combos. Alright. Well, the veg is the only thing there. That's going to a spice station. So here, you do that. No. No, yeah, no. Okay, good. Yeah, we love the crits, so they'll advance that a bunch. Okay, you go there. Drew, you finish that. Lono, you move to the sauce station. Do we want to try? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Right now we should get more poke going. In fact, what we can do, we can actually work ahead a little bit. I can put multiple poke there. And then what else? The Lomi Lomi. Yeah, let's get some Lomi Lomi going. So that way we can stay in here and have access to the fridge. And actually, I can flip that. Have Drew go do... No, that needs the seafood. Gosh darn it. Yeah, this is a bugaboo, this one. Yes. Oh no. This is that's unstarted poke. That's unstarted poke. That is. Yeah. We'll have them start some more poi. Okay. Now, you go there. Okay, someone wants Lomi Lomi. Okay, poke. Mhm. Okay, that goes to a sauce station. Gosh dang it. How are we going to do this? Well, okay. We got 2 Lomi Lomi orders, 1 anything. So Drew should come back in here and get that get that poi going. Yeah, we'll let's leave the gifty for now. We might be pressed for time. Okay, that's got to go there. And let's start more. No, the Lomi Lomi starts over here. Well, let's not. No, let's start some more poke. Because we can do that. We can fill that any. Or that person's order. Okay, Lomi Lomi. Perfetto. Start that Lomi Lomi. Okay, back there. Here, you finish that poi real quick, like. Okay, goes to the spice station. That goes to the fish station. That goes to the sauce. That goes to the bowl. Okay. I see the option to drop put some in progress dishes and put them in the fridge to freeze. I imagine we're going to be asked to do that later. Okay, there's our Lomi Lomi. There's our poke. Ooh boy, that's a big one too. That'll fit that. So that's 3 finished dishes. We got a Lomi Lomi for them. We got a poke for them. Let's start another poi that we can stack and we can hit with that any. And then here, let's start another poke because those 2 can all be done in the same kitchen, and we already have our combos up. Okay, and is that 1, 2, 3? Oh, that's 5. Okay. So we need 1 more. So let's see, I got a poke can take care of that. And a poke can take care of that. I have a Lomi Lomi for that. I've got 2 poi when combined can take care of that. I just need... Yeah, I just need 1 more finished dish and we can get that as well. Nope, there we go. Donezo. Okay, now we can start checking boxes. Lomi Lomi for you. Mega Poke for you. Slightly less Mega Poke for you. And Super Duper Ultra Poi for you. And with 3 seconds to spare. Woo! That wraps up our pop-up. How was 2 Kitchen cooking, Kala? It took a little getting used to, but it wasn't so bad in the end. Good. Maybe we can come back here sometime then. Food seemed to go over well with the locals, too. Now then, back to business. Let's get back to searching for that restaurant. Hey, you 2 done with the space? Oh, yeah, I was just about to come grab you. Everything's clean and tidy, just the way we found it. Thanks for letting us use the kitchens. Alright, see ya. Oh, we just had 1 question before we get out of your hair. We're looking for a restaurant called Azuki. Do you know where it is? Yeah, I know where it is. You're standing in it. Wait, what? This place used to be my restaurant. Azuki. It was a dessert shop. Best of the North Shore. Was, though. Azuki's done now. Had to close it. Why? What'd you want with it? You know the big chain trying to buy me out for pennies? What? No. We didn't know you were the owner, and we certainly didn't mean any offense. We were just hoping to talk to you. Well, you're talking to me. What do you want? Man, where to start? Well, Ku. Okay, Ku. Aloha. I'm Kala. This is my brother Kai. Monopua Mania is our restaurant, and we're kind of in a bad spot. We heard you were going to be competing at the King's Choice contest, but couldn't make it, and our restaurant has some financial troubles. We think the only way to get out of them might be to earn a 3rd Hoku. We recently got our 2nd, but too late to make it into the competition. But with Azuki unable to compete, you really want to cry to me about cash? The only reason I can't make it to the King's Choice is because Azuki went under. Everyone's got money problems, me included. I know, I didn't mean to sound like we were trying to compare our problems with yours. We're just trying to keep our doors open, just like you were. But you're right. I don't think it's fair for us to ask you to give us your spot at the King's Choice. You earned that invite, not us. I understand. I hope things work out for you. Thanks for your time. Wait, Kala, we can't just give up on this. This is Panapua Mania's last chance. Unless we get that Hoku, Continental's going to close us down. Hold up. Did you say Continental? As in the Continental Investments Corporation? What? Yeah. They're the ones who stuck us with this loan we're trying to pay down. We don't want you caught up in that, though. This really isn't your problem, as you said. No, it kind of is. I lost Azuki to those sharks at Continental. They sold me on a loan with all kinds of traps in it. That's why I'm stuck playing real estate till I pay the rest of my dues. Thinking back, I don't think they even wanted me to succeed. I bet closing Azuki was their goal all along. Pretty sure that place is trying its hardest to force Maikai folks out of business. Why would they want that? Beats me. More importantly, you're telling me you get your third Hoku, you can close the door on that loan of theirs, huh? Yeah, can't imagine they'd be happy about that. You know what? You wanted Azuki's spot at the King's Choice? It's yours. I'm not doing anything with it. Better to let you go. No, you're using it to throw an elbow at Continental. You will? Are you sure? I look sure, don't I? I thought I was out of the fight. It sounds like I might have a chance to fire off one last punch. You gotta promise me, though. I give you this chance. You gotta win the thing, yeah? Of course. It's a promise. Winning this would show Continental that Maikai restaurants shouldn't be underestimated. We'd happily do that in honor of Azuki as well. Good. Good. I'll give the contest runners a ring. Let them know Azuki's passing his invite. You said you're a 2 Hoku restaurant, so there shouldn't be an issue. Thank you, Ku. Thank you so much. It means a lot to us that you're willing to give us this chance. Yeah. Local joints gotta link arms if we want to survive, don't we? Remember, though, you gotta win this, or it's all for nothing. That's the only thanks I'll accept. Win. Okay, that was not quite as painful as I expected. Although, we did seem to win over Ku rather... It didn't take a whole lot. Other than like the idea of revenge on Continental. Usually we have to like cook a fantastic dish to convince someone. But maybe we'll get his spot, but then if you want him to join the team, then we're going to wow him with a dish. That seems to be the way these things usually go. Okay, Drew and Lono have something to say to each other. This should be good. Drew, do you have a moment? Sup, dude? I heard from Kai that you're an expert surfer. Yeah, people tend to say that about me. Wow, what's up? Can I see your surfboard? My board? Yeah, sure, man. Good timing. I just clocked out and was about to hit the beach. Board's just sitting in my truck here. There you go, dude. Pretty nice, yeah? This is your board? Yo, what's that face for? You don't like it? Never seen a board before or something? This is a pretty sweet stick. No, I've seen plenty. I've studied the activity extensively, and this looks incorrect. Oh no. Is Lono our Demetrius? That board is too short for actual surfing. I mean, it's a short board. Kinda in the name, dude. What's it made of? Plastic? No, that's fiberglass, over foam. Dude, you look confused. What were you expecting? I'm not confused. I'm disappointed. A cousin of mine was looking to get into the activity, so I was wondering if you'd have some insight on where to procure a board. I was expecting you to show me a surfboard. To specifications. 10 or 15 feet in length, carved from wood. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere. 15 feet long? Wood? When you say you know surfing, you mean from a book, don't you? Yes, and in museums. I've seen depictions of the activity from as early as the 6th century. Alright, dude, I see what's up. History lessons are a great starting point, but I think your books are stopping a bit short of the full story. Surfing's changed a lot since the old days, but the spirit of the sport is as righteous as ever. Dropping in on a gnarly tube, turning that danger into thrill, that doesn't change due to the make or material you ride. Us modern surfers are keeping that spirit alive. We're just adding what we've learned over the years. Shorter board means more control. Fiberglass means less weight, more speed. End of the day, man, regardless of what my ride looks like, I'm searching for that perfect wave, just like those dudes in your books. That is fair. I got carried away there. I'm sorry. And no problemo, dude. I'll respect the respect for the sport. Now, if you're all good, I'm gonna head out. Let me know if your cuz needs any pointers. Of course. Thank you for the offer. You got in? That's wonderful news. I knew you could do it. You probably understand why I didn't want to go. Yeah, I had a feeling the name Continental might pop up. I don't think a restaurant closed by Continental would want to see someone like me showing up. But let's not dwell on that. While you were up north, I did a little digging. And I found the location of the last King's Choice. The site Luau. We were just there. I figure we should visit. We can learn more about the contest when we have some time. If we want to win, we can't show up unprepared. Also, hope you don't mind, but I got you some pop-up space too. Might as well make a few fans while we're there. Alright, now things are coming together. And Hina is pumped up again. Ooh. But we also have a side quest we can pick up. Kai keeps getting asked about a certain frosty dessert. This is shave. You can tell from the quest name. This is shave ice. Also known by its in Japanese it's called kakegori. It's basically just like a big heap of shaved ice with certain flavorful toppings. And you see, it is very clear. It is shave ice, not shaved ice. Don't get it twisted. Okay, see, fancy. As we got two of those. Oh, we got the regular oven. We got a sleek oven. Okay. Yeah, we're already good on the. I think we'll save our money for now. For what? I don't know. Probably to buy a bunch of shells. Okay, we have another waterfall hike, so we can get a. Whose support bonds are close to leveling up? Pele Uncle, maybe? Lono Kala could do. Oh yeah, it has to be with Kala. Right. Yeah, well, with Kala and each other. So we go Kala, we go Lono. Lono's only close to leveling up with Kala. Or we could, well, yeah, we go Kala Uncle. Kala Uncle Drew? Or Kala Lono Uncle. I know, I'm thinking entirely too much about this. Actually, Pele and Uncle are about to level up. Okay, let's go Kala Uncle Pele. Remember, it's not space, it's click. There we go. I always have to remind myself that there's just enough time between waterfall hikes. I forget the button we need to press. And then are we going for shave ice? Damn right we are. I don't know how many recipes there are in the game, but I want every single one of them. You know, for nostalgia purposes, if nothing else. There we go. Pella and Uncle have something to say to each other. Again, this should be entertaining. Can I help you, Uncle? Just been thinking. Think I know you from some kind cakey. I mean, I work here. You all hired me, remember? Ah, never mind. Uncle not that old. Talking about before. Look just like one little girl used to luau dance up Northway. Oh. Oh! Yeah, that was probably me or my sister then. We used to dance at that luau show when we were kids. Ah, Uncle knew it. Can't forget that face. All that moves. With that spin and that throw kind. That was a long time ago, though. Surprised you remember. Must be like a dozen years? About that time, yeah. Not too hard to remember. Would have been Auntie's birthday that year. Always went luau for that. Oh, she liked the luau. Of course. Uncle, too. Luau got everything. Such food, such dance, so many new friends to meet. Didn't go up north most years, but remember time we did. Well, we tended to leave an impression. Youngest women in the professional circuit. My mom was insistent on getting us started early. When's the next luau for you, Uncle? Ah, nothing planned right now. Luau's get expensive, no? Till we get Manapour Many to the top, no more luau for Uncle. Ah, sorry to hear that. Ah, never mind, never mind. With Pele here, it's like Uncle sees luau every day. Teamwork, good. They both needed that. Well, Uncle less so, but yeah, Pele needed that. Okay, so they recommend level 10 for the Shave Ice quest. Well, Hina's pumped. That's just about everyone, so are there any more Hina support bonds we could tick up? We could get her to max level with Uncle. Uncle's basically there. Yeah, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Ooh, okay. This will require... It's another 2 kitchen one, though. So I'm saying that speed might be of the essence. Let's see, 9, 11... Yeah, with her buff, Hina's as fast as Drew. Oh, we could go Hina Pele. Hey. Hey, Mazzy, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well and your week has been good. Or internet. Okay. Well, we'll put a pin in that. Actually, you know what? Let's just go. Let's go with the A team here. Let's make sure we nail this. Back again, huh? Well, you know the deal. Both kitchens are yours. Clean up when you're done. We will. Thanks, Koo. Koo sure is a tough cookie, huh? I can imagine he ran a dessert shop of all things. Yeah, it's pretty surprising. I wonder what kind of desserts he made. I got one guess. Last time we were here, people kept asking if we served shave ice. Shave ice, huh? Yeah, I guess that was Azuki's top-selling dish while I was open. Seems like Coop built up quite a following for it up here on the North Shore. Must have been pretty good if he had 2 Hoku. Maybe you should ask him for a recipe. Maybe. Talking about Azuki doesn't seem to make him very happy, though. I can try making a new recipe instead. Oh, is it that easy? I suppose it is just crushed ice at the end of the day. Maybe, but I bet there's a lot of subtlety to it, even starting with how you crush the ice. And then what we put on top of the ice seems just as important. I don't think just throwing on some generic colored syrup will work. Well, no rush. Why don't you do a little research today? Play around with our stations, try out a few things between orders. If you take the time to get shave ice right, I guarantee it'll be a hit. You're back now? Okay. Well, yeah, it's just, yeah, just checking. Yeah, hope your week is going well, Maisie, and you're, staying cool out there if you're in the northern hemisphere, because it all seems to be extremely hot. Okay. So, serve all customers, use seasoning stations 5 times, use sauce stations 5 times, freeze nothing and throw nothing away. Well, we don't do that anyway. That'd be easy. So let's see. Let's get the A-team back in here. Aloha Spirit is fine. So 3 speed or skill, which your kitchen has less of. Let's see, 12, 11, 11, 12. It's a push. Alright, whatever. So we want a lot of seasoning stations and a lot of sauce stations. You're good? Good. You're in Florida. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. The Florida conditions are probably a lot like here. Like upper 80s, 50, 60, 70% humidity. Okay, oh, what does this do? Oh, that resets the whole menu. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Okay, see, the fishy dishes are still trending. But we want sauce and seasoning. Well, poke uses sauce. Garlic shrimp with a twist uses sauce. They both start with seafood, though. I don't love that. Yeah, we can't move that around. Ooh, but well, hang on. We also need seasoning stations. Humidities, yeah. Like heat is one thing, but humidity and heat is just absolutely diabolical. Okay, we need. So I've got the sauce. Yeah, that's got sauce and seasoning. That's got sauce with no seasoning. I don't know that we have any recipes that natively call for yet. Wait, no, I take that back. Shutome. But the problem with shutome is it starts with well, heck. Okay, reset. Show me the poke, no, not that, the shutome. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Mason. Yeah, we're in much the same situation here. It's like what, the high 30s, or like the high 20s, low 30s, high humidity. Oh, blessedly, this week we've had some thunderstorms roll through, so it hasn't been as bad. But yeah, all that plus the stairs situation, it's been rough. But fortunately, if the schedule is to be believed, there's only 6 more weeks I have to deal with this nonsense, and then I can I don't know, live a modern existence. Okay, so is there anything? Okay, what is saucy? Loco Moco's saucy. But that, take meat. We don't necessarily have a call for that. Ooh, we could do just some spam musubi. Now, yeah, see, sprinkle a little furikake on the musubi. Get some spice station going there? Question mark. Okay, not bad. Hoping, yeah, Vi, I'm very much hoping that as well. The dusting of furikake gives the musubi an island-inspired finish. Because yeah, I'm noticing like definition in my quads and calves. I might have like never seen before. So I am delighted by that. At the same time, though, it is it's a bit of a struggle. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with this. Now let's see. Yeah, so we'll have everyone. Yeah, I think every recipe is using spice and sauce. So we don't need the veg. So yeah, I love the results of the lower body workout. I just hate having to do it every day while in like my full I don't have like a full work uniform or anything, but I do. I got like my like slacks and like a work shirt. Plus, I might be hauling like groceries or whatnot. So yeah, it's a lot. But fortunately, as it is the time of year where you can just tell that water heater to like take the next 6 months off. So take a nice cold shower at the end of the day, and we feel like fresh as a daisy. So you want to pop? Okay, well, appreciate you stopping in, Maisie. Good to see you. Hope you have a great weekend if we don't see you during it, and we'll catch you again later. Okay, so the ahi poke and the shutome both start with fish. It would be nice. It would be nice. We get some seafood in each. We got seafood in each. We got spice in each. Okay, there's our pan. That's for the musubi. That's the oven. That's for the shutome. So if I get another sauce station going. So poke takes seafood spice sauce, seafood spice sauce, seafood spice sauce. We can do the poke on either side. Shutome, seafood sauce spice oven. Seafood sauce spice. Okay, so this is the shutome side. Musubi, pan, sauce, spice. Okay, so this is the musubi side. This is the shutome side. Poke we can do on either side. Okay, we like a couple twists that are not perfect, but they'll be good enough, hopefully. And I think because this is not an open flame, we don't have to worry about overheating. Fingers crossed. Okay, let's give it a shot. Are you serious? Okay. We got Poke, Shutome, Poke, Poke. Okay, Hina, I'd like you to go over there. Everyone just hang fire for a second. So Shutome has to start here. And then we got 3 orders for Poke. I'm gonna put them all here to start. Hey, Long Hauler, good to see you. This is Kitchen Sink Aloha. It's a cool little cooking game I found in not this most recent Next Fest, but the one before. Well, here, can I do this real quick? There you go. That's a basic rundown. Yeah, it's just a fun, chill little game we're doing. And there's a surprising amount to it, given all. It looks very simple. It kind of is, but at the same time, there's a lot of depth to it, which I am very much enjoying. There we go. Okay, Hina, please go grab that before it's too late. I'll move that to this sauce station. You go do that. Yeah, Hawaiian cuisine. That was part of the allure for me too. Okay, and then I'm gonna send that to the spice station. So you go back there real quick, like. Okay, spice station for you. Wait, no, hang on, no. This goes to this spice station. This goes to that spice station. There we are. No, okay, you guys, no. There you go, we want the combos. So what am I, okay, that's the Shutome. It went there. That's fine. Okay, yeah, that has to finish in there. Then we're going to finish that there. But yeah, so this is the basic setup, like where it's. I've described it as, like a Fire Emblem meets Overcooked in Hawaii. If those names make any sense to you. You got that. We'll go do that. So we got the cooking. We also got the RPG elements. We got you build up support bonds as you go. The more people work together, the closer friends they get. Maybe even more than friends. Yeah, we got 2 bowls of poke ordered up, so we'll just start those. Lovely. Spice station. And they want poke as well. And they want poke too. Good grief. For a restaurant where people were asking about shave ice, the fish salad is doing absolute gangbusters. And I don't mind, because that removes a lot of the hassle we have from having a separated kitchen. Okay. See, you start a poke. You start a poke. Visuals remind you of Stardew. Kinda, yeah. It's a not quite like pixel art, but like a little chibi art, I guess you might call it. But yeah, it is also very anime, to be sure. Okay, that's good. We'll pop that. Hina might not get there in time, but that's okay. Nope, she did just get there. Lovely. Okay, there we go. And yeah, please go finish that off. That's going to be spam musubi. That starts at a sauce station. There we go. For you. And then you will start the next shutome. And then, doing mostly okay. You know, the summer weather, it is what it is. There's no surprises there. Honestly, the biggest issue is the only elevator in my building is still being replaced. So I am, until that changes, consigned to living in a 24th floor walk-up. Okay, Spice Station. And yeah, having to walk up walking down isn't so bad at the start of the day. You know, get the little shooting pains in the knees going down, which I don't get going upstairs, which is odd. But yeah, hauling my carcass up 24 flights of stairs in work clothes, in a stairway with no air conditioning, no ventilation of any kind. So it's I am a big puddle of goo when I finally get up here. Monsoon. I think we are. I think we're in hurricane season. Oh, that's got to go there. All right. We can start another shutome. Just got to start over here. Yeah. We had like a tropical depression in like the general vicinity, but nothing genuinely threatening. There we go. Okay, sauce. And they want anything, so what can we make all over there? We can make some spam musubi. Or poke. Yeah, make some poke. There we go. Yeah, the gym membership, definitely not. Okay, that goes there, and then that goes there. For you, and for you. Yeah, as I'm saying, like my heart might explode, but my quads and my calves have never been in better shape. Man, trying to nail down a recipe for something so simple is really driving me up a wall. Kala, still stumped? Sorta, yeah. I was thinking through all the things I could do with our ingredients. There's just too many possibilities. I don't know how I can narrow those down. Oh, I see how that could be tough. I'd say we could ask our guests, but I've seen shave ice on Maikai in every color of the rainbow and with toppings of every kind. I bet you get completely different answers from each person, and then you'd end up with even more decisions to make than when you started. Oh yeah? Oh yeah! I think that's it. I've been thinking about this wrong. Kala? I got too caught up trying to figure out one perfect recipe for shave ice. But it's not like that. Shave ice is all about variety and customization. I think I got this down then. We'll embrace the variety. Ooh, shave ice. Flaky shaved ice, topped with fruit syrups, condensed milk, mochi, and more. Yeah, you can put nuts on there, you can put fruit on there, just whatever you want. The shaved ice is purely a blank canvas. Thanks for the tip, Kai. Oh, yeah, of course. See, I know some things about cooking. Kinda. Anyway, I guess we'll just have to see if your shave ice can hold up to Koo's next time we're here. I'd rather you not say that, Kai. We're not trying to compete with him or anything. I know, I was kidding. As long as people are happy with it on the menu, I think we're on the right track. Lovely. Money, money, money.